Friday morning to you guys. Bless you in whatever you're doing today. Glad you're here. Listen, I'm going to do just a really short video because I have my videographer, Sebastian, here, who's like, we need some video footage of you being live on a video. And I'm like, well, guess what? I have a really great Facebook community and they'll sit here and go live with me. So I thought, what can we talk about real quick? How can I help some of you business owners on this Friday morning? I know we're missing our usual coffee talk for creatives, but I've got some content for you, okay? I have some ideas. So if you follow my Instagram stories, or if you saw the Facebook Live video I did a little earlier this morning, hey Trisha, hey Mandy, hey Lola. Yes, say hello, please, when you come in. You'll know that I've got a videographer here in my home today. Sebastian with Geared Up Films is here for the day. I've got Vicky, my angel of an assistant who's back from vacation here. And we've got 5 women coming to do some video things. Now listen, I was talking on Instagram a little bit, hi Carol, about having all these people in my house. And I want to talk to you guys just a little bit about why, okay? I get to coach, I get the honor of coaching so many women for their creative businesses, and I'm so blessed to do that. And what I'd like to stretch some of you on, oh, I know, Kelly, this is my 4th outfit of the day. What I'd like to stretch some of you on is to up-level your business in your own mind, okay? Here's literally the strategy. If you don't believe that it's worth it for you to take your business to the next level, your clients aren't going to believe that either. And somehow taking your business to the next level looks like this. It looks like getting professional headshots done for your website, getting professional headshots done for your Facebook ad strategy, getting professional headshots done that you can use on your Facebook cover, on your profile picture, what have you. Sometimes, feeling professional, acting professional means hiring somebody that, yes, it's out of your comfort zone. It's a stretch for me to hire a videographer for a day to be here, okay? Feels a little out of my element. We're using a teleprompter, you guys, okay? A teleprompter. But here's the thing. Those are the things that actually make you walk a little straighter and sit up a little straighter. Those are the things that actually fill you with a little more of confidence. Those are the things when you treat yourself like a professional and you behave like a professional, you will actually start to act your way into doing the same thing in your business. So I had my friend Amy Decker from Radiant Photography. She's been our family photographer for years and years and years. She came and did my makeup this morning. I always make sure before I go on television, before I'm gonna do something like this, like getting pictures taken. By the way, I just want you to know I have like 47 cameras on me right now. Not freaky at all. Oh, I can't turn this to show you. And so she'll come do my makeup. And I, that's an expense. And then I've hired a professional video person to be here. That's an expense. I've got women coming here. I've got gifts for them. That's an expense. But these are not expenses that will not literally show back up in your business, because they will. Those sorts of things will come back to you. You need to take your business to the next level in your own mind before anybody else can do it. When's the last time some of you ladies had your hair and makeup professionally done? Except if you're curly haired, I said on Instagram this morning, maybe it was here on Facebook, don't let anybody else touch your hair if you're gonna do hair and video, if you've got curly hair. It's just not a good idea, okay? But, the day I got married, I had someone do my makeup. You just feel better, right? And when you feel better, you actually perform better. It's honestly the truth. And so some of the outfits that I wore for pictures today, they were outfits picked up by a professional stylist, because those make me feel better as well, okay? And so my point of this entire video, and thank you for sharing this. I appreciate all 200 of you. You guys are amazing. Oh, you're fine. Here, do you guys want to see Sebastian real quick? Hang on. He's turning more cameras on. Say hello, Sebastian.
Hello. I'm not very interesting. I think you need the Allwood experience right now.
He's got all these cameras on me. But literally spending the time and the effort to up your level of how your business looks will come back to you guys in spades. I promise you. Who on here is a business owner who will go ahead and just admit it? Because remember, the first step to fixing a problem is admitting it. Ooh, we got a lot of light coming in all of a sudden. It's not you, Sebastian. I look totally like washed out, ghosty. But who will admit that you need some new photos taken for your business? Janet, great question. What do you do if you don't have the financial means to do these things? You barter, babe. You barter. Janet, if you put on your personal Facebook page right now, who on my friends list is a photographer in my local area that could take some headshots for me? Somebody will step up and do that. Especially if you have a gift, a craft that maybe they would be interested in. I will paint your buffet in your dining room if you make my Facebook page look like I'm a rock star. Come on now. Come on. You creative people, God gave you creative ideas, not just to stay within the confines of what you can make. You have the ability to re-engineer how you do your business and how you've seen everybody else do business, because you are full. You are literally plumb full of creative ideas. So get creative. When you don't have the funds to have a videographer in your house, what could you do? You can ask your 14-year-old who can run an iPhone like an iPhone ninja to come video you, and you'll take his little buns to Sonic later for an icy with the little nerds candies inside of it. You know what I'm talking about? Right? See, Janet, I'm glad you're on it. There you go. There you go. Jessica, we have another shoot coming up in October as well. I have a mastermind here in Kansas City for the women in my coaching group, and Sebastian's going to be there videotaping. Anytime you have the ability to get stuff on video, baby, get it on video. Get it on video. Jen, what about changing the name of your business? Are you talking about on Facebook? Are you needing some strategy for that? Go into Facebook and just type in the search, how do I change the name of my business? And there's stuff in there that you have to do, that you have to fill out. So, how are we doing on the shot, Sebastian?
We're doing good.
Are we doing good? Do you need me to keep talking?
Maybe a few more seconds.
Okay, what other questions can I answer for you guys while Sebastian is getting some B-roll here? B-roll is apparently the really professional way to say video of just me not doing anything in particular. Is that right, Sebastian?
It's kind of like, sort of, but you're doing this particularly. So
okay.
It's kind of just filler to show.
Filler.
To go over audio. Or,
yes. Okay. Jessica says, I'm in your group and I have a gal that's going to come over and take a live video behind the scenes of the shoot. Yay, Jessica. Absolutely. Listen, there are 20 different ways to skin a cat. And I hate saying that. So let's not talk about skinning cats. I know Vicky's right here and she's a cat lover. But there's so many different ways of doing things. And sometimes the rut that creative people get themselves stuck into is this. Well, I don't see anybody else doing it that way, and so that must not be a good way of doing things. And that's not the case. When God designed you to be creative, He didn't mean for you to only create in your studio with your hot glue gun and your glitter and your paint. He didn't mean for it to stop there. Okay? When God gave you the gift of being creative, He fully allows you to be creative outside of the confines of your craft. Get creative in how you do a Facebook Live. Get creative in what your profile picture looks like. You don't have to do it like everybody else. Did you guys see I put that graphic? In fact, I'll put it on here after we're done with the live. You don't have to do it like everybody else. In fact, you doing it different than everybody else is exactly what's going to make you stand out in your industry. Somebody emailed me the other day and she said, what do I do when the market is saturated? And I said this, honey, your market's not saturated. Your market's not saturated. You're believing the lie that your market's saturated, but it's not. That's a false belief. That's you self-protecting. That's you not walking in your giftings. That's you being nervous to step out and try something, but your market is not saturated. And let's say your market is feeling saturated, is looking saturated. Here's what you do. You don't do it like everybody else. You don't do it like everybody else. Do something different. Be you. Fully step into owning who you are and quit behaving like everybody else in your industry. So, there you go. There's that. Chantel says, you're owning awkward and monotone. Chantel, that's right, baby. You get into that awkward and monotone and own it like nobody else. You don't have to completely be peppy and, full of life on your Facebook page, although it does help. But there are plenty of Facebook pages where people are literally just painting and not saying any words when they're doing a Facebook Live. And people are drawn to that like a moth to a flame. That's right, Jessica, make your own path. Marsha says, any pointers on how to up your direct sales? Okay, so here's what it is. Let's say you're selling mascara, Marsha, okay? First of all, don't be DMing people. It's against Facebook's terms of service. Don't be adding them to your groups because ain't nobody wants to be added to another group. But the way that you're going to up your direct sales is helping people to figure out what they're going to feel like when they buy whatever it is that you're selling. So When you show the before lashes and the after lashes, I don't even think you do mascara. I'm just picking mascara. When you show the before and the after, that's what's going to sell your product. When you show a woman without her face totally on and with it, and there's a difference in confidence, there's a shift, that's what's going to sell your product. Before and after pics. Martha Stewart is awkward and monotone. That's funny. That's funny, right? Chantel, listen to that. Listen to that. What else did I miss here? Tiffany says, you're about to start your business. What's the best way to generate customers from zero? Word of mouth and literally getting on social media. Facebook, number one. Number two is wherever else you love to hang out. And seriously, like committing to being consistent there. I'm not talking about posting once today and then waiting 2 weeks, okay? Consistent posts that are interesting, that are not trying to sell people all the time, and that sound very conversational. Okay, people are so tired of flipping through their phone on their Facebook feed and being sold to. We live in a day and age where we are over-connected with everyone on social media, and yet we're lonelier than ever before. How many of you would agree to that? People are craving connection. They could care less about perfection. They're craving connection. If you can connect with people on your social media, you will see your following increase like wild. Like wild. Patty Snyder says, you've had 33 new likes on your page this week after listening to what you say and applying it to your business. Patty, I'm so excited for you. Yay. All right. Stephanie says, you're in my inner circle group. Yay. You just announced on my page that you're launching your website and your blog next week. I'm so happy for you. It's so scary, but I'm excited for this new chapter. Okay, don't be scared. Don't be scared. There is so much opportunity and money to be made when you have your own website and a blog. So look at it as an exciting new chapter of your life. Literally, you cannot start the chapter, Stephanie, with like your pinky toe still over there in that one, okay? So when I see women like you who are jumping all in, I'm like applauding on the inside. I can't do flips, somersaults, or cartwheels, but I'm pretending in my mind that I am on your behalf, all right? So exciting when you just decide to go all in. Just screw it, I'm in. I'm going for it, and that's exactly where you're at in this new chapter. I am your biggest cheerleader right now. So happy for you. Jody Jackson says, you finally scheduled out Facebook posts through the end of the year, 5 posts a day. Okay, so Jody, that scares me a tiny bit. Here's why it scares me. If you're going to post that far out, you need to make sure that the posts really sound like you're posting in real time. You can't make it sound like in November that you were, posting back in September. So I hope you've made it real time. And here's what I hope, that you're sprinkling several posts throughout the day that are real time. 5 posts a day will not grow your page. 5 posts a day plus a couple of Facebook Lives every week, that'll grow your page. 5 posts a day plus, here's what we're making in the dining room right now. What are you guys making tonight that's, fun or pretty? That'll help grow engagement on your page. So just make sure it's not sounding robotic. Does that make sense? So what else we got here? Oh, good, Jody, good. Hey, thanks, Mindy. Yeah, it's a little bit big, but we went ahead and went big for the videos. And, it's funny because I was telling Sebastian, are you still okay with me?
We're doing great.
Okay.
Yep.
I was telling Sebastian, my Creators Roadmap course, mark your calendar, all right? Relaunches open to everyone. We had a soft launch a couple of months ago, and I was only able to take 25 people through it to make sure I worked out all the kinks. I, made sure all the technology was working, and I perfected the course. So it relaunches on October 12th, and so we were doing some videoing for it this morning, and it's hard because, when you get into I need to feel professional and talk like a professional mode, you kind of tend to edit yourself. And I didn't want to edit myself. And when I'm thinking, okay, I probably should put on like a blazer, look businessy. And then I was like, we're going to go big hair, big jewelry, totally do me. And so that was fun. And the videos are done. So we've got a bunch of girls coming over to the house that have taken my class and are here to do some videoing with me. Okay. Tamara says, you're in my inner circle group as well. Yay. How much do you invest on Facebook ads and advertising? Tamara, as much as you can afford. If you do it right, and you're getting the right, like you're being very intentional with which Facebook followers you're getting, So like for mine, it would be women age 28 to 55 or 58-ish who live in the United States, who watch HGTV, who get Better Homes and Gardens magazines, like that sort of thing. So as long as you're really intentional on what type of followers you're getting on Facebook, as much money as you can dump into ads, absolutely do. And you'll know if it's working or not by the number of followers you're getting. So, do you break it every day or break it up to $5 a day? Do it every day. Do it every day for $5 a day if you can. Patty wants to come to my house. Sweet. What does my creator's roadmap entail, says Tiffany. Tiffany, I talk to creative people about the different ways they can monetize their business. So, well, gosh, I don't want to give away too much, but okay, let me ask you this, Tiffany. I don't know what your business is, but could your business survive if you were called into jury duty right now for a week? Let me ask you that. What if you got called into jury duty for a 6-month case? Could your business survive? And if the answer is no, my creator's roadmap is for those people. It's helping you set up passive, multiple income streams that are making your business money when you're not actively, physically making. What would happen if you broke your right arm today? Let me ask you that. What would happen if you broke your right arm? Because most of us are right-handed. If you're a maker, that could destroy your business. Am I right? If you can't paint for the next 12 weeks, what's going to happen? That's who my creator's roadmap is for. People who need other ways of making money so they're not just making money when they're actively making. So, Ginger, we talk about affiliate stuff in that program. Yes. Okay, let's see. What if you finally get around to registering your business name, says Alicia, but your name is taken your state? I'd just go ahead and pick another one. I'd pick another one. Unless you're picking something completely offensive, Alicia, just pick another one and go on. I think you guys, most of you have heard the story about, oh, Janelle, I'm so glad you think my course is amazing. Thank you. Most of you have heard the story that when I gave my business a name 17 years ago, like literally I sat on that decision for months. I sat and I'm like, I don't like this name. I kind of like that name, but I don't like that word. And I had wanted to name my business Chateau de Faux, which means House of Faux in French. I took French for 2 years in high school and I thought I was cool, okay? And so Mr. Magic, God bless him, said, baby girl, nobody can spell Chateau de Faux. And this was just when Google was really, hot. And he's like, nobody's gonna be able to Google you. Nobody knows what Chateau de Faux is. And so I was like, fine. So I had a list of like 5 or 6 other names and words. And finally, I literally like did eeny, meeny, miny, mo on that crap. And I had to pick it because here's why. I knew even then I'm getting hung up on the small details. And me getting hung up on the small details is preventing me from actually going to the next level and making this dream an actual legit business. And some of you are hung up on those little details too that really do not matter. They really don't matter. And so at the end of the day, it's the stuff that you think is a really big deal. Unless your business name is completely offensive, or a horrible way of spelling, or nobody's going to be able to Google it, or something that requires you to understand certain letters and that sort of things, then just find something similar to what you were hoping for and go with that. And go with that. Go with that. Tamara, you need to definitely talk to your accountant about that. Charlie, you build farmhouse furniture for VMD shows. You're trying to turn the corner because you sell out at every show. You're having trouble getting to the next level. Okay, your situation is exactly what I'm talking about in my Creators Roadmap class. Because the only way you can make more money is to make more furniture. Am I right? And you get to capacity where you're like, I can't physically work another hour in the day. I don't have it in me. I'm already working 7 days a week. I'm already doing weekends. I'm already doing holidays. I don't have it in me to work anymore. And when you get to that place is when you know you have to change something. And there's, I think, 7 different areas that I'm coaching you in the Creators Roadmap. So write it down on your calendar, October 12th. Other ways besides just making that you can make money in your business. And when you implement all those, then you're making money without physically having to make. Carrie says you're a detail person and it does kill your business. Your hubby is big picture and it drives him nuts. I'm big picture too, babe. I'm big picture too. I don't get caught up in the little things because the little things are the stuff that prevent you from moving to the big things. The little things matter. Manners matter. I've got gifts for the women coming to my house today. Those things matter. Taking care of your clients matter. Those things matter. Okay? They matter. But the stuff that doesn't matter is, trying for 2 weeks to decide what your website URL is going to be and trying to figure out if you should or shouldn't be posting on Instagram. Those are the things that don't matter. Somebody had a good question. Hey, Vicki, will you write this down? Amy Atkins wants to know if there's going to be payment plans or all one payment. We had planned on one payment, but let me check on that for you, Amy, okay? That's a really good question. We'll write that down for Roy. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I didn't even think about that. So, yes, Patty Snyder, you have a brick and mortar, but you want to go to more online. Yes, I'll teach you exactly that. So, all right, guys, we have Jimmy John's bringing us some carbs because they're freaky fast. And, right? I say my son Easton, he's a cross-country runner. I say he's freaky fast, too. Do you guys want to say hello? Say hello.
Hello.
Here's the team. Miss Vicky's saying hi in the background. And if you watched my video earlier, you know my dog is in trouble. I bought mums for all the women coming to my house to video today, and Stella destroyed them. And then one precious person said that they're poisonous to dogs, and I'm like, what? Did you guys know mums are poisonous to dogs? I didn't know. Charlie, the name of the course is Creators Roadmap. So go to creatorsroadmap.com, and there's like a list. It's a waiting list which just says, hey, when it opens, we're going to let you know. So go there, creatorsroadmap.com. All right. Bless you guys. Okay, Amy, we'll totally take that into consideration. Totally. Okay, thank you for that thought. All right, bless you guys. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, and you'll see a little more over there about the background of our day, okay? All right, bless you. Bye.